Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the weekly general reading as it pertains to the collective for this week starting on August 9th. So you guys already know the spiel. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. And time is fluid, so this could be energy that you've already went through, energy you may presently be going through, or energy that may be to come for you. And of course, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not your story, and that's fine. But let's see what's going on. I'm starting out with the Prism Oracle. Just to grab, you know, some overall energy in regards to the collective. There is a lot of energy going on with the new moon. Then we also have, you know, the Lionsgate portal. Mercury will be transiting from Leo into Virgo this week as well. So, you know, we're just going to see what comes out. In regards to the energy for the week, what messages do we need? And this is going to go from the 9th to the 15th. You know, even though the dates don't really matter. So I'm going to do one more. And then we're going to see what's going on. So bottom of the deck, we have reflection. Which is almost like, you know, a mirroring energy that I'm feeling. Oh man, sometimes spirit could be so funny because up under that was the energy card. So the reflection or energy is, you know, very prominent right now, which, you know, is, I don't know why, like I'm feeling the moon off of this card. And with illumination, I'm getting, you know, like the sun vibe. So, you know, this is, you know, speaking to, with this being a new moon, you know, the energy is going to be around for a couple of days. And then with rejection up under that, what I'm feeling is like, with the energy that we're in right now, this new moon energy, something may be being highlighted to you. And it could be playing out as, you know, mirroring between you and another person, or this could just be you doing some self-reflection within yourself. But I feel like with the rejection card up under the sun, something that previously wasn't seen or may have been, you know, blocked from you, I'm feeling like it's, you know, coming to light. So for some of you, you know, that may be what's going on. And if it's like mirroring, you know, with the person, it's like light is being shown on, you know, that person. It's like almost like you're seeing their, like their true energy in a way. But what messages do we need? What messages do we need for the week for the collective? What messages do we need? Ooh, that's too many. So we have consciousness, which speaks to, I apologize about the glare, like awareness, raising your awareness. It's also giving me awakening vibes. Then we have surrender. Then we have space. And then we have peace and disruption that came out together. Bottom of the deck, we have ghost with balance. And what I'm automatically feeling off of this energy is like almost like whether you have ghosted someone or they have ghosted you, I feel like someone is coming, you know, like back from the past. You know, and regardless of whatever capacity is, it could be, you know, a past lover, a past friend, a family member, but someone that, you know, almost like I said, whether you went ghost on them or they went ghost on you, this balance card is making me feel like they're coming back in to maybe try to make things right, is what I'm hearing, you know, with the balance card, because I am getting like justice vibes there as well. And especially with consciousness and surrender, like I said, even in that bottom of the deck energy, there was some, you know, it felt like something was coming to light in regards to, you know, it could be a person for some of you, it could be a, you know, realization of yourself. For some of you, if, you know, if you're part of that counterpart thing, it's almost like someone is recognizing you, or you're recognizing someone as your counterpart. And there's been, you know, almost like an energy of separation within you two. And what I feel is like, especially with peace and disruption, how can I put it? It's like, because when I get this disruption card, I feel like the tower vibes, and I feel like the tower moment has already happened. So I feel like it's almost like someone may be coming in to, you know, almost rectify whatever this tower was between you. Or for some of you, it's almost like this space was needed for one or even both of you to go through this awakening process with consciousness and surrender, to bring in, you know, some type of healing after a tower moment between you two. But we'll see what's going on. But especially with this ghost card, I just feel like it's someone coming back from your past. All right, so let's see. What tarot deck do I want to use? What's calling out to me? For some reason, I'm being drawn to The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, if I can get it open. messages do we need in regards to the collective and the energy for the week? What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to the energy from the week, for the week, in regards to the energy and spread? What messages do we need for the collective? I am going to bring it down a little bit so you guys can see the cards as best as I can get them on screen. But yeah, I haven't used this in a while, so I just want to get it calibrated. What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread? So, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, which is, giving me an energy of, I feel like someone's waiting to, take some type of action with this Three of Wands here, because it is fire energy. And, it is a waiting energy also. But it's almost like to come out of a place of stagnation. And like I said, whether this is within yourself or playing out with another, person or group, however it resonates for you. But, yeah, especially with the Hanged Man here. And it could be in regards to some type of emotional communication with the Knight of Cups. But it is, almost being intuitively led with the High Priestess here. But with the Three of Wands being that bottom energy, I am feeling like it's almost like a push to come forward is the best way that I can explain it. But let's see what comes out. What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread? Two more, but I'll take it. I just heard nervous. So you could be nervous, they could be nervous, but that's just what I heard as nervous. bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is, you know, truth. It's clarity. It's also communication. It is, you know, having a new awareness. And for some of you, it is strictly in regards to like a connection that you have, being that we do have the Two of Cups behind it. So there could be some communication coming to you in regards to a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be pertaining to, you know, just something that you hold near and dear to your heart, a person, place, or thing. It's not exclusive to love, but the Two of Cups is normally looked at as like a connection between two. And then we have the Emperor, which is, you know, masculine energy. So I feel like it's this masculine who may be wanting, or, you know, is coming to the realization of a significant connection within their lives where they have, you know, almost had hidden emotions, this Emperor, hidden feelings. And especially with the way Jack is at the top of, you know, the cliff there, it's like ready to express is what I'm feeling. Because, I mean, if you ever seen the movie, you know this is the part where he's up there singing. But, you know, because he feels, but just this masculine energy is, you know, deciding to, you know, make a judgment call. You know, Santa makes his list and checks it twice. So this masculine energy could be going through this process and is ready with this Eight of Wands to, you know, go ahead and communicate. Heavy communication vibes, this, you know, already in this reading. The Eight of Wands speaks to, you know, incoming communication. It could be, you know, verbally, it could be handwritten, it could be actually spoken. It could be text message, it could be email, you know, but there's some type of incoming communication that's coming from, or whether you're the one giving it. But there is a nervous energy behind it. So what actually came out is the Ten of Wands. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups that came out together. And we have the Six of Swords. And then the Hierophant with the Nine of Wands. So what I'm feeling is, especially with this Ten of Wands, this process of, you know, an awakening and, you know, surrendering to, you know, whatever was going on in this connection or this dynamic, whatever was going on with yourself. It's like you're at, you know, you've come to the Ten of Wands. You know, you're ready to just let it, you know, let it all go. You know, it was like, because I can see the Ten of Wands, you know, they say it's like a burden, but I also see it as, you know, hard work, having a lot of responsibility, taking on a lot. And especially coming out under this consciousness and surrender card, it was like, you know, it's been a long road. It's been a long road. You know, whether that's for you or, you know, another person. But with the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups, it's like, I almost feel like either you or them may be discontent with the current, you know, connections that you have. Because the Three of Cups speaks to, you know, it's a very social energy. It's, you know, a coming together, a reconciliation. And it could also be that as well. It's like someone is tired of not, you know, it's like, how can I put it, like tired of the space that's between you in a way, and ready to come and reconcile with you with the Three of Cups, because, you know, it's like they've almost like realized like you're the one, you're it. Like they're how can I explain it? Like, it kind of feels like they just want you all to themselves, to be honest with you. But it's like they're tired of not being in, you know, that Three of Cups celebratory fun. It's like a playful, loving energy. It's like they're tired of not being in that with you. And whether they are actually, for some of you, they are separating from the Three of Cups. If you guys can see that there, like they're separating from like a social circle or group or you know, just a social dynamic, to, you know, go ahead and, like, especially with the Six of Swords, to go ahead and move forward. And, you know, it almost feels like doing what's best for them, you know, like licking their own wounds. And if this is someone coming towards you, like I said, I heard nervous, and it's like with the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant, they're not sure of how to like come towards you, because the Hierophant is a, you know, it's that commitment energy. It's taking a connection to the next level. So it's like they don't know how to go about expressing them, but it's like they offer this Nine of Wands, which could be normally looked at as, you know, being guarded, being defensive, that wounded warrior energy. I'm also getting like they can't fight like the fire that they feel for you, but they're fearing, you know, coming through and voicing, you know, like they want something with you. But we're gonna take a look at that. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands? Yeah, so it's the Five of Wands, which is that, you know, internal conflict that they're, you know, having with themselves. In regards to, you know, it's almost like I feel an energy of like restraint for some reason, but coupled with this consciousness and surrender, it's like for some of them, they need to go ahead and you know, surrender, you know, whatever burdens they're carrying, because it has them, you know, in like internal turmoil in a way. But for some of them that have already did this, it's like they've decided to just surrender to this connection between the two of you. And some of them, the burden is that, and what that internal conflict is wanting to, you know, come in with this Knight of Swords energy. And for some of you, it's, you know, communicate an apology with the Page of Cups. Because it's like now they have the awareness of who you are and wanting to surrender to this connection. Because again, still off of this Space card, I'm getting like this space between you two is not, you know, they're not comfortable with that space being between you two. So let's look at this Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Because the Four of Cups, like I said, it's either they're bored in whatever situation they're in right now and are like removing themselves from that, or this is them wanting to reconcile with you and like basically wanting to have you, you know, just to themselves. Oh, we had a flipper, but I don't know when it came out. It's the King of Pentacles, but I don't know when it flips, so I am going to put it back. But again, another masculine energy. So what's the Three of Cups? Tell me about the Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Yeah. We got the Two of Cups. So for some of you, what I'm feeling with that is like some of them, in order to come through and have this connection with you, they're gonna have to like, they may be, you know, removing themselves, because the Three of Cups could be a third party, but it doesn't have to be another person, although it could be. It could be, you know, they've been taking on too many things, and just any outside interfering with this connection is a third party. It doesn't have to be another person. But what I'm feeling is like they're ready to just stop that third party energy. The third party energy could be, you know, working too much, playing the game too much, you know, anything that interferes with this Two of Cups energy, this balanced energy. You know, it's like, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, because then we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. And it's like they're ready to like almost invest into something that is more balanced with this Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. And it's like, I just feel like they're ready to come into a place of, you know, it's like they almost rather invest in something that is emotionally balanced and fulfilling than to, you know, keep giving into situations or dealing with people, places, and things that bring on this Three of Swords energy. So like I said, for some of you, they're the ones turning away, you know, from a third party, whatever it may be, and like almost choosing themselves. And then, and you know, to have this Two of Cups with you, because they're wanting this reconciliation. Because then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. And, you know, that's in, you know, an energy of like being emotionally, you know, clouded or confused. But it's also an energy of, you know, like having multiple options as well. But I don't feel, it's like they're tired of, you know, having all of these options that don't lead anywhere, that lead to this, like I said, that Three of Pentacles energy. And it's because they were in a place of this Five of Cups, you know, not happy, but, you know, staying in something, you know, whether it was by obligation or, you know, it could have been a karmic cycle or connection with this devil here. Or, you know, like I said, it's just feeling bound and stuck in this dynamic and like almost putting what they felt to the side. But now it's coming to the surface. Because then up under the devil, we have the Fool. They're ready to, you know, take the leap of faith. For some of them, they actually, you know, play the fool. Or like I said, this could be you. You played the fool, staying in something that, you know, especially with the devil being that, you know, Capricorn energy, for monetary reasons or because of structure or status. But wanting to come out of that with the Fool in the cycle with the World. And move forward with the Chariot to a more, independent place with the Nine of Pentacles up under that. So for some of them it is, someone may be, becoming free from a connection that is not fulfilling to them, that they invested a lot of time and effort and energy in, but it ended in this Three of Swords. So it's like they're removing themselves. Let's see it that way too. Well, let's see where you're headed with the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Needles. That's too many. Give me less cards, please. Tell me about the Six of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, which could be them, or you moving forward, in this Queen of Swords energy with, you worked hard on like putting yourself back together. And it's almost like by harnessing this Queen of Swords energy as you move forward, you're being more logical, you're being more rational, you're being, you're enforcing your boundaries, but you're also, like turning your back on, that Two of Pentacles energy, which could be, juggling, taking on too much, constantly up and down. In regards to, like it's almost like in regards to what you want, but it's like now with the Temperance card, you're just looking for something that's balanced and reciprocal, and it's like you want it badly with the Knight of Wands up under that. Like you're ready to get to this place, like it's like you can't get there fast enough. Like I said, for some of you, this is all you, but for some of you, it is, you could be going towards someone or someone could be going towards you, but there's almost like this nervous energy of coming towards you and or reaching out due to whatever this Tower moment was in the past with peace and disruption, because they're wanting to, bring in that peace energy to like almost rebuild this tower, rebuild off of a Tower moment. So what's this nervousness energy with the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands? Yeah, they're ready. They like, this is just double confirmation. Like they want to come like almost rushing in with the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, or Six of Wands, excuse me. They want, to come in that Knight of Wands energy with a lot of passion. It's like I said, it's like a certain type of fire that's either, pushing them or fueling them to do this, but they're, stuck in their head about it. And for some of them, it's like they're maybe trying to figure out with the Ace of Pentacles what they have to offer. If they may come bringing a gift and they're just nervous on whether they're going to be accepted or rejected, because up under the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, which is, giving me an energy of like not wanting to, like jump the gun. But they want to come in and move this forward. But they're just, stuck. mentally. They're in like, this is that nervous energy. And I'm just gonna clarify this space card because it is like, I'm feeling some type of energy that I can't identify off of it. Although I just, intuitively I feel like it's just, referencing the separation between you two. If this is with another person, or this is, if it's just you, it's like you're in like a void space right now. And, trying to recover after going through this awakening and, trying to rebuild yourself from the inside out. But what is this space card? What is this energy that I'm feeling off of this space card? Oh my God, all of these cards. So for some of you, like I said, if you're in that void space and this is all you, it's been a slow healing process. It may have seemed slow, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. Like, you just have to allow yourself to be in this void for a little while, because it's like the peace that you're seeking is coming in for some of you if you're not there yet. But it is, it takes patience and dedication. So it's basically, this space card is saying like, use this void space that you may be in to take your time with healing, because the Star is, that having that hope and faith energy, so that you can move forward as this Chariot out of, this energy, whether, that devil energy, so that you can move through, like, past that. And if this is playing on between you two, it's like, two people, it's like, it's the separation, like I said, because as this Knight of Pentacles, they're wanting to come in and offer, something stable and, practical and solid, to you as this Star energy. But they had to, like, for some of them, they were stuck in, some type of karmic contract or connection in which they had to, heal so they can be released from that. And look, and head towards that Ace of Cups, that new emotional beginning with you. And if this is all you, it's so that, you can have this new emotional start for you. That self-love. Yeah. Wow. I love it. What do I want to use? Fellow mermaids. So I'm just gonna grab your guidance or advice. what's the guidance or advice in regards to this energy and spread for the collective for this week? What's the guidance or advice in regards to this energy and spread for the collective for this week? Just keep hearing like patiently waiting, patiently waiting. So someone could be patiently waiting, like I said, to come in, because we started out with that 3 of Wands, which is that, you know, waiting energy. But I was also feeling like that taking action energy as well. And then looking at this 9 of Wands to the 6 of Wands is the 3 of Wands coupled with this Knight of Wands. And some of them, you know, they feel like it's going to cause like another Tower moment, or they're trying to do this without causing another, you know, Tower moment that leads to another separation, or, you know, and for, you know, if this is all you, it's like, don't try to rush the process of your healing. You're having the awakening, you're surrendering to that process. Allow and truly enjoy that space, enjoy that void space. Because although it may like physically like not look like something, it's a lot of, you know, work being internally done. Because it's just like this 6 of Swords depicts, like she's sewing herself back up. You're healing yourself. Let me do one more. So it's like for some of you, you need to make peace with, you know, the Tower if it's already happened. You know, accept things for, you know, how they are. Try to extract what you can learn from it, because, you know, it's never it's either a win or a lesson. It's never a loss when the Tower moment comes. You may, you know, lose something physically, but it's so that you can rebuild something better. Bottom of the deck, we have healing. Could not make this shit up. Which is basically what all I just said. Like, there's, you know, whether this is you healing yourself or someone wanting to heal a connection with you, it's gonna be healing for all. So what's the guidance or advice? What's the guidance or advice? So we have relaxation. So Spirit is just saying relax. Relax and enjoy this void space, this time of like nothingness. Enjoy that if this is all you. But if this is in regards to like you and another person, it's saying like come out of that, you know, that nervous energy. You know, like truly just relax. Like don't be so in your head. And then we have breaking free. Which is, you know, what I'm feeling off of that is truly just what it says. Like, just go with the flow. You know, breaking free. Don't limit yourself to, you know, the thoughts that you may be having, fearing that you're going to be rejected. you know, fearing like you're not doing, you know, any type of work. If this is you, you know, going through a healing process or that awakening process, don't feel like, you know, like don't feel like you can't enjoy yourself. And like I said, if this is in, you know, regards to like some type of third party energy, they're breaking free from that energy that's connected to this devil. And it's so that they can be free to, you know, follow where they're being led, following, you know, their truth. This is that Ace of Swords coming through. So by way of truth and clarity and awareness, you're setting yourself free. But it's just that some of you may still be in, you know, contemplation mode, and that's okay. That's fine. There's no rush. That's fine. So yes, that is the weekly reading for this week. I hope it resonated with some of you. You know, if it did, definitely feel free to like or you know, subscribe. And as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. I'm sending love and light out to you all in hopes for a positive week. Just know we are still in that new moon energy, so set your intentions, you know, for what you want to manifest during this cycle. And, you know, I hope everybody is safe, protected, and, you know, let's get it. All right, so I will see you guys all on the next one. All right, later.